Schaut mal, wen ich getroffen habe. Angelika Schmidt, Shellis Stempelparadies. Debbie ist meine Ablein.
I tried Schnitzel.
There we go. Die Deko hier finde ich total cool. So sieht das da unten aus.
Don't worry, I shouldn't turn into a frog before midnight.
So this side is Shelli and this side is Sarah then.
I wonder where I got my sass. Yeah! Like, don't you think that this event has been way more fun because we're all together?
Yes. So, letzter Tag heute. Es ist Samstag. Heute geht es dann auch wieder zurück nach Hause. Aber vorher haben wir noch einen ganzen Tag voller Programm vor uns. Und wir haben jetzt gerade noch jemand Neues kennengelernt. Die Iris, sie hier. Und wir treffen heute auf jeden Fall auch wieder die Australierin, die 2 Schotten und die Amerikanerin, mit denen wir gestern essen waren. Die setzen sich wahrscheinlich wieder zu uns. Das war sehr witzig und wir müssen uns jetzt auf jeden Fall beeilen, weil wir haben nur noch ein paar Minuten bevor Einlass ist und sonst sind wieder die Plätze alle weg.
Ich dachte von Stempelpräsentation ab, wie so ein Männerparadies eingerichtet.
Ich glaube, das ist immer eine Erfindung. Musst du mal anregen.
Welcome to the stage, Sarah Douglas.
Are you guys ready to celebrate today? So let's start with loved one sales. So 169 of you are here today. Can you please stand and give us a wave so we can cheer for you? Now, we'll also recognize level 1 recruiting demonstrators. 284 are here. So can you please stand and give us a wave? Our level 1 leadership team members, 259 of you are here. So probably some of the same ones standing. I'm going to have you stand up again. Please stand and give us a wave. And 40 are here today. So can I have you stand? The 40 of you. So exciting. And I love you get so excited. And you're surrounded by your teams too, which is fun. Should we start our morning off with some stamping? Okay, let's welcome Rose to the stage.
So welcome to the stage, Judith Grisper. She's going to show you Parisian blossom.
Hello, my name is Judith. I am French. I'm one of the stamping girls we're trying to turn into princess. But my crown keeps falling off, so I'll just take it off. But don't worry, I shouldn't turn into a frog before midnight. I joined Stampin' Up some 4 or 5 years ago. One of the reasons why I joined is I would be able to meet you lot from all different places. Whoa. So today, just like my fellow demonstrators, I would like to say Guten Tag, Hoi da, Bonjour, Ohayou gozaimasu, and hello to everybody who's involved in Stampin' Up. why I joined Stampin' Up is that it would give me the opportunity to give things to the others and not piling up stuff at home. Well, as for giving things, it has been a success. About not piling up stuff, considering the amount of stamp sets and punches and tools and papers that I have, I may not have reached this goal. But please don't tell my husband, I'm still hoping he hasn't noticed. Today, I get the wonderful opportunity to show you a suite, and it is called the Parisian Blossom Suite, or should I say, La Parisian Blossom Suite? I could go on with this French accent if you want. My Auntie Moira says it's sexy. But both for you and for me, I shall go on with my best British BBC pronunciation as well as I can. Now, I don't drink champagne, but I definitely love it on my DSP. I made this one in German. Shall I try to read it? You tell me if I do it properly. Manche Dinge sind zu schön für einen allein. Does it mean something like some things are too good to be lived alone?
Yes!
Thank you. Now, to do a repeated pattern, of course, you would use the stamparatives. The pattern is so easy. You just stamp it once and then move along. For the second row, you just lower it. I lowered it by 3 squares in centimetres. I think it must be 2 in inches. And push it a little bit on the left. And then you go back again, miss 2, do the third row, and there you go, you have a card. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's a bit of, I don't know, depth to it. This is vellum. Let me show you how I made it. Now, this is very difficult. You will have to stamp and wait. I wait overnight. You can speed up the process with a heat gun. We have seen yesterday how it works. I don't know if it was, but it worked perfectly well with the embossing. And you will need what I call my magic wand. Now, this can do almost everything. Now, it doesn't do the cleaning, and it doesn't do the cooking, which I don't like to stamp with greasy fingers anyway. So, for this one, you will use the spell of the stylus. And what you just have to do, I can't draw. My horses look like my cats. And I can't draw. But what I can do is follow the line. Now, you will just have to practice a little bit and start with a very light pressure. But once you have mastered it, you will find that by varying the pressure, you will have bold lines and some which are not that bold, and you get a white flower. And you can also add some embellishments. They're not rhinestones, but they look like pearls on the other side, and there you are. Rhinestones are a girl's best friend, I believe. This one, I would say, is rather for more avid stampers, because it will need a bit of time and practice, maybe. When I saw this image, this is what I wanted to do, you know, the partial die cutting. Shall I try to read this one in Dutch? Met heel mijn hart en ziel hou ik van jou. It means with all my heart and soul I love you. Isn't pretty? This was my stay in Oxford in the summer. I also made different cards. This one I made because, thank you, I was inspired by the cards that were made when the Eiffel Tower was built more than a century ago. When I go on holiday, I don't buy postcards. They're ugly and expensive. I make them in advance. Now, just before I go, I just wanted to say I would like to offer this to Charlotte, who's been so nice. You know, reassuring me and so on. And also I want to show you this card, which you will be making with the making tapes. It's very simple. Thank you very much. I am so thankful with Stampin' Up because this presentation has given me the opportunity to give back what I have been taking from you lot for years, because I have learnt stamping on videos from all of you. So I hope I have inspired you.
Now, what would you think if we do a prize control?
Welcome to the stage, Sarah Douglas.
I really enjoyed that presentation. Did you do a great job? So simple, elegant. And she was speaking in other languages, which is like way better than I can do.
Hello. We are excited to spend a few minutes with you talking about one of our favorite things, the catalog. We wish as always we could be everywhere, but I guess video is the next best thing.
I guess.
I'm Brian.
And I'm
Corey.
And we're your regional sales rep. Now we'll go ahead and show some pictures from the mini catalog, since we know that that's more exciting than just looking at the two of us.
Now, how many times have you seen a product and you thought, oh no, that's not for me, and then you see a sample somebody made and then you have to have it?
Okay, well, wow. We've covered a lot of information. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Can you believe it's already the last day of OnStage? I think we should do it all over again. What do you think? That would be nice, wouldn't it? I hope you're ready now for a new creative presentation. Awesome. Well, it's a privilege for me to introduce the next demonstrator. She represents the best dressed suite. Please welcome to the stage from Insing in Austria, Fanny Mette.
Goedemorgen, bonjour, servus. It's a real honor and pleasure for me to be here in the first year Stampin' Up developed to be my hobby job. So I gained a lot of friends in my customers, my fellow demonstrators from all over the world, but also very special to me in my team members. Just took it, shaked it, put it back on. Oh, it's going very well here on stage. Looks like I've never stamped before, so I'm a real beginner. That's the purpose of the card. So, and then we have these small washes in the stamp set. They will fit into the flowers. So you just take it, and then you twist it around and put it again into the smaller flower. And I just took one time the ink and stamped it off twice, because that way I can show my beginner, you've got one ink pad, but you've got two colors. Okay, I did something wrong now. So, this would be the card. It doesn't look very perfect, but of course, I have prepared another one. I added a little tassel, and I also stamped the envelope. What I did was I took my cardstock, I put it on my stamp apparatus, and I just draw the lines. Then I measured the middle lines and took them far enough so that it would be possible to twist my cardstock on there. So this way I can always twist my cardstock, stamp and twist. I've done a little bit of stamping before because I knew here on stage I wouldn't be able to do everything. So if you see, I've stamped it like this, then I twisted it 45 degrees, twisted it again. So, and that's how you get everything perfectly aligned. I want to give it to a colleague that I've met 7 years ago in Manchester. And she's a very nice demonstrator, and she's doing a very good job in expanding her business. She's also a named colleague of me. So, Fanny Souvelin, cette carte c'est pour toi. So this card, I will be giving it to my team mom, Jenny Pauli, because she's just fabulous, she's wonderful, and she's just such an inspiration to all of us. This bag was designed so it can hold the note cards, but of course you can fit in some other things like Mutter-Tochter-Gespann from Austria. If you put in the sides of the bag, you can have a backpack. Not only women can have something of this set, also men. And then I had to play a little bit with something glossy, with a little bit of glitter. You can never have enough glitter in life. And the last project I have is a card with a belly band, but I already took it off because it's a bit hard on stage. I can see there's a lot of women in here because they like the shoes in the dressing room. Okay, so you girls are going to do a make and take, and it's very simple. It's simple stamping. Just in one color you will have these note cards, and you will just be stamping some nice motifs on there, and you can also stamp the envelopes, of course, because we don't give up naked envelopes. So I want to thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Hartelijk bedankt. Herzlichen Dank.
It's now my pleasure to welcome back to the stage Sarah Douglas.
Thank you, Debir and Fanny. She was amazing. And that last sample, we just, like backstage, we were like, that was amazing. Can't wait to see that on the, I don't know if she'll put it on the boards, but it'll be great to see it. Okay, now it's time to head to our breakout class. German speakers will stay here, and the rest of you should go to the same classroom that you went to yesterday, okay? After that, lunch will be waiting for you, as well as 2 new make and take projects on your lunch tables. So enjoy, and we'll see you this afternoon.
Yeah, we see you at lunch.
Die letzte Session durften wir nicht mitfilmen, aber wir haben jetzt hier einen Tisch und da drüben sitzt Annika an dem anderen und futtert schon was. Wir warten noch auf die englischsprachigen Leute, die sind anscheinend noch nicht fertig und haben eben 2 Tische reserviert, damit die von gestern Australierin, die 2 Schottinnen und die Amerikanerin auch mit hier sitzen können. Und die Leute schauen sich fleißig die Schaubänder an und wir warten jetzt, bis die kommen und dann hole ich mir auch mein Essen. Oh, Steffi hat ihr Essen geholt. Dann gehe ich jetzt mal meins holen. Na, dann schauen wir doch mal, ob heute irgendwas anderes drin ist als gestern. Es ist diesmal ein Mars und kein Snickers. Chips, Banane. Dann haben wir hier einen Wrap. Vanillequark mit Blaubeeren. Aber der Salat ist der gleiche, glaube ich. Und ein Bagel haben wir auch wieder. Gibt's irgendwas? Nee. Das ist es. Auf jeden Fall ist es wieder ordentlich viel. Mal gucken. Banane darf ich eh nicht essen, die kann ich verschenken. Aber wir warten noch auf unsere englischsprachigen Freundinnen. Geli hat Shelli gesehen und ist sofort hingerannt. Und da ist Shelli. Wo ist denn Regina? Ich dachte, Regina ist hier, um noch mal ein Foto zu machen. Do you have time for some pictures?
Of course. That's why I'm here.
So this side is Shelly and this side is Sarah then. What I want to say though. You gotta let me think about it.
Oh, sorry.
Annika?
Ja.
Ja. OnStage bis jetzt?
Ganz gut, ja. Bis auf den Verkaufspart. Ja. Aber der Rest ist super.
Okay. Basteln macht Spaß?
Ja. Es ist zwar nicht mein Stempelset, aber...
Ja, aber die sehen aber trotzdem schön aus.
Die Karten sind sehr schön.
There's Spaß. Did you think about it? It's really fun. I like making new friends. I love making cards. It's been fun seeing Shelly and
It was
Sarah.
fun to see you again.
Yes, very fun to see you again, and I hope to see you again and again.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's it. Okay, bye.
Hello. Anybody want to say something in the video? Like, how do you like OnStage life? Okay. Oh no. Lisa? Would you like to say a few words?
Quiet.
Oh, okay. So the video makes her quiet.
No. We're having a great time. I've made some lovely new friends and we're really enjoying ourselves.
Really enjoyed it too.
Welcome to the stage, Shelli Gardner.
You guys are rocking it. Like, the energy is still amazingly high after how many nights of no sleep? Yeah, I know you. I totally know you. Well, it's great to be back together, but it's sad that it's our last main stage, our last session. I know, can you believe it's almost over? I'd like to invite another employee to the stage to share their Stampin' Up! Story and how they celebrate their Stampin' Up! Experience in life. So, let's welcome to the stage, Felix Sangüesa.
Hello, my name is Felix Sangüesa. I am from France, but there's a lot of people from America on the stage, so I am going to try to use my best French accent so I can blend in. When I arrived in Frankfurt for my first interview at Stampin' Up, I didn't know much about direct sales, but it turns out I'd had a similar experience going to schools teaching kids basic science principles through interactive experiments. So when the interviewers started explaining the concept of a workshop, I instantly drew that parallel with that previous experience and understood that Stampin' Up! Was not just about selling crafting products, it was a means for demonstrators to touch lives and give people a sense of accomplishment through fun experiences. I knew then that, hey, I could belong in this company. And after the interview, I was shown around the office, getting introduced to all the people who worked there. And the last person on that tour was a bubbly ginger with whom I instantly started talking and joking as if we had always known each other. You may know her, I'm not sure. Is anyone familiar with Charlotte Harding? Yeah, that's what I thought. So after talking to Charlotte, I realized that in a matter of a 10-minute tour around the office, with all those welcoming people, I already felt at home. And I knew before I even left the building that I wanted to work with these amazing people. And it happened! After a couple more interviews, I got the job and I moved to Germany to work at Stampin' Up! And I want to thank you for being the best. Thank you.
So, I think, though, before we move on, I'm ready for another prize patrol. What about you? The lucky winners of this prize patrol will receive the Under My Umbrella stamp set. So, can we get a drum roll, please? Let's have our German demonstrators who won.
Please welcome to the stage, Jill Taylor.
I love so many things about Europe. I love the history, I love the beauty when I get to travel different countries. I almost love that as much as I love all of you. One of the most iconic works in all of art history is Michelangelo's David. What's so funny? Okay. Focus, people, focus. Now, before Michelangelo set to work on this, that block of marble that David is made out of was rejected by 2 previous artists. How many of you have been among the 1.3 million visitors? Well, it's not that far for you guys. You really should go see it. There is a great quote from the 19th century Danish journalist, Jacob Riis. He said, "When nothing seems to help, I go and look at the stonecutter hammering away at his rock, perhaps 100 times, without so much as a crack showing in it. Yet, at the 101st blow, it will split in two, And I know it was not that blow that did it, but all that had gone on before. The stonecutter is a powerful analogy for a lot of things in life. Very few people get things done right the first time. Very few people are instant successes. Success is the result of really hard work. Thank you all for being here. We are grateful every single day that we get to work with so many amazing demonstrators all around the globe. And of course, this would not be possible without two incredible leaders and stampers. So please, help me celebrate them with a huge round of applause, and welcome to the stage, Shelli and Sarah.
That means they're still awake. Yeah, we're glad you're still awake. Now you can give the disclaimer. We have no idea what we're doing. And she's really not lying. Over lunch, we said, how should we? I mean, we usually at least kind of have a plan. We do have projects, so don't worry. We have cool projects, those are planned. But like our flow and... There is nothing in the teleprompt. So somebody said the other day that they love to watch us because we're so real. Well, today might be a little raw. Unfiltered and unscripted. So are you ready for some stamping? So we usually both work with the same sets. But this time, here, I'll tell you where we should be. Yeah? Oh, is that good? There. Okay, so you go down. So we're gonna have fun no matter what. Gosh, if we can laugh over to chair movements, we're good. Okay, so usually, as I said, we work from the same, and can we also thank the translators, because they have nothing to go by. You guys rock. We aren't working from the same set. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why we're a little disjointed. We each have two sets, and each of the sets, new sets from this mini, connect with something from another catalog. So that's our theme, if you will, is connect. We're going to stay connected. We're going to connect. We thought about coming out being tied together, but then we thought that would be really bad if one of us fell on the floor and we had to drag the other one out, so we decided not to do that. I did not bring the set on stage, and so I wanted to show it to you here. So I have the dies and the set, but I'm connecting it with the Celebration Designer Series paper. Well, y'all know how much I love black. And white. But this is and gold. And flowers. And flowers, just not real ones. Well, they will die. I like succulents and other things like that, but you know. That is gonna be a thing now. Yeah, nobody's gonna ever forget that. I know. Kind of like me missing the ship. Nobody will ever forget it. Oh, that's a story for another day. Okay. And it goes in a black frame, yes. Well, there's a photo of it. So let me show you this, and then you have a slide. So the slides can go up, and you can take a picture of the slide. There you go. This is going to go in my bathroom downstairs. So this is just my take on a sampler. It's different. So I still have that embossing that I did yesterday, and then some stamping with a punch, and then the rest is just Designer Series paper at different levels. Okay? Tom is good. Yeah. Let's give Tom a round, shall we? This is when you can tell we're at the end of a show. Because, like, we start doing all kinds of crazy things. So, Jason, got it. Thanks, Jason. Okay. Look at those new... I know! They haven't been used at all. So I should have done something that I could get new ones, like you. But you can have these after. I'm teasing. You want to have these? I think I know somewhere where you can get some. Yeah, that you do. Then you have your little beehive, and then you can stamp it. And here give you moral support?
No, you're not getting out of it that easy. Okay, so this is one of my favorite dies, this one, because you get this, and you get these.
Confetti.
Like, I love those. And so, oh yeah, so these look like dimensional backers, right?
This is my favorite card.
It is my favorite card. And then you'll just start laying it inside, because they coordinate, just like that, except look. Oh. Yeah. It's not difficult.
Yeah,
it just takes some time.
Can I take this off? What? Can I take this off, or am I stuck?
No, you're not stuck.
Oh.
You getting hot?
Yeah. Woo! Usually I'm always cold, but I'm a little nervous today, so I can breathe. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Okay, so my set is the Morning Star. We're going to use not Purple Posy. We're going to use Highland Heather. Yeah, maybe I should do this. Highland Heather, but it's okay because I'm going to stamp off.
Oh, gosh, I forgot you're left-handed. I was trying to help you with the... She's not left-handed normally, she's just left-handed when she stamps.
I eat and stamp left-handed. Isn't that bizarre? Am I in a seam? I'm in a seam! Well, no wonder.
Okay.
No, wait. I came prepared.
Right here.
For that. Yeah, I was right in a seam.
Scoot over.
I was feeling like it was me, but it wasn't. You watch this wall. Oh, there we go. The nature's twine is just unraveled and thrown into a circle and tear and tape on behind, and then you'll see that this is kind of just flying. He's supposed to be.
I was gonna say, your little...
No, he's supposed to be crooked and he's supposed to be flying. That's the look. And the reason look at me. She's making faces at me, and then the camera caught her. Yeah. Anyway,
I wonder where I got my sass.
Yeah! The reason I say this is simple stamping, though, is because it is just stamp ink and paper. You're using small strips of paper that can be cut easily, and they don't have to be, this one doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing really is perfect, but it's still really easy, and most of the work is done with our best dressed 3x3 cards. Okay, so my next project, I'm going to start with my Knight of Navy. And
is this your casual or avid project?
Well, you know what? That is a good question.
Because we should debate this.
You guys can vote and tell me if this is casual or avid, because I couldn't decide between this one and the next one, which one was the casual and which one was the
avid. It's because they're both avid.
Maybe one of them is avid plus. I don't know. So here's the...
Plus.
Rubber. 1 3/4.
Okay.
By
whole length.
The whole length of a piece of cardstock. Okay. And you'll do 2 of them, because you can't do it in one, but you don't need a full 2. You need 12 sections.
Okay.
All right? And 2 of the sections you're going to cut off the flaps because they're bulky and they'll get in your way. So you're going to score on the long side at 1/4, just enough for tear and tape, trim the edges, and then this is 1.5. That's what you're left over with. So 1.5.
Like a 1.5 square. Okay, I got you. I'm with you. I can do that.
You good?
Fractions.
So, yeah, but you were homeschooled, so.
That is true.
We joke about that all the time. When they can't remember math, we always say, well, that's because you were homeschooled, so. They give me
and guess who my teacher was?
Now.
She was a great teacher, actually. We had a lot of fun doing school at home.
Oh, I'm cracking up. Okay, so then you're going to take the... I told you that I'm connecting with... Did I tell you what I'm connecting with?
Oh,
the Stitch Stars die. Yeah, I didn't tell you. So inside, so now I'm doing the connection. And the reason that you want this 1.5 inches is because that's how long it is from the tip to the end of the star. Or it's a star box.
So that's for someone you love a lot.
It is someone that I love a lot that I would give this to. I might give it to you, actually.
You love me a lot.
I do love you a lot. So, inside of this box, I would put something really special. And of course, you've got your thank you greeting inside. I think it's something like thank you. It's in French.
It's I love you.
I love you as you are. Is that what it is? Oh, that's not what it said on the thing. Okay, well, they gave me like a translation.
Well, je t'aime is I love you, right? Je t'aime.
I did not know that. Thank you for teaching me. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 2 boxes the very same exact way that I just showed you. 2 boxes, and they fit nicely inside of each other. You don't have to make one bigger, one smaller. They fit nicely inside. My final project, again, I don't have much.
This is what makes this avid.
Because you can't get the tear and take stuff off?
Or look, I'm only halfway through the star. It's a really cool box.
But it does take time.
Yeah,
you're right. So I'm going to show you my 3rd project. This does take time. But for me, I'm celebrating one of our granddaughters. She just finished her last cross-country race. She is a star, and I want her to know that. So I'll show you each of the, I'm going to set it down. Of course, she'll hopefully be excited to look inside of each pocket and pull out maybe a note that we've written to her. But just embellish. So all it is a bunch of die cutting, some sequins, some paper strips to cover seams. This is her and her 2 brothers when she first started years ago. So just lots of little places to show photos. Some of the ones that she won't be so excited about are smaller, but she looks like she's going to die in this one.
She's running.
And I'm telling you, I would die. I couldn't have done it. This is what I wanted to show you, is how to get this look right here. And then just a little note wishing her and giving her some advice, but wishing her well. So let me show you how. This is the only thing that I felt was everything else was really self-explanatory. Thank you. But everything's just layering. It's just die cutting and layering and changing out the colors. Oh, this worked so much better when I was at home.
It's always the way.
It's always the way it is, right? And I did it like 3 times because I thought, oh, I don't want to look stupid up here.
You can never look stupid up here. So while she's figuring this out, let me just tell you what an amazing set of grandparents these 2 are. Okay? There are lots of grandkids. We have 17 grandchildren. And they most live close, except for 2. And they make time to travel to see the 2 as well. But they go to cross-country meets, they go to soccer games, they go they took Cindy to dinner, my oldest to dinner the other day, and her boyfriend, and they make an effort to be involved in the lives of our kids. And I am really grateful for that. I would like to celebrate her for that. Can you help me give her a round of applause? Stupid, but you get the drift here. So you're going to put glue. I'm waiting to put the glue on right before I do this, and then you'll pull the stars out. They should be glued. I am so sorry I missed that step. They should be glued, and then you dab them out because they're not dry yet, and then you replace them with the black stars. Oh, so you took
the one star out. So I took the stars. I took the big stars out before they dried. Everything else will have been glued in because I would have glued the whole thing, not just this side. See, I was kind of silly and forgot that step. So,
well, and there's a way, that you can run this through your machine and it just embosses it almost. With
yeah, but I wanted the stars to stand out.
But that's what I was going to say, is if you want the stars to swap out, then you do have to cut it. I was going to say, why did you cut it if you were going to put them back? But that makes total sense.
Because I wanted them to pop. So there you go. So that's the only thing I felt like I needed to show you. But yeah, maybe you do something different, because yeah. Why am I? Wait, you're right there.
What?
That's
I'm over here. Do you want to be over here?
But I could have gone around you. Okay. You went around me. That's okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I have to think about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Something. Okay.
No, I love that. I love that. Okay.
And you know, I mean, honestly, it's not like you would do that. Okay, so while she's thinking, while she's trying to remember what she's supposed to do, vote. Would you do the Starbucks as casual or avid? Casual? Raise your hand. Well, yell. Casual?
This is the wrong question.
Okay, what?
One at a time. Is the Starbucks casual or avid?
Isn't that what I was just doing?
No, but you said choose.
Oh, no. But I was going to do Starbucks first. Yes.
Starbucks
okay.
first.
Casual, raise your hands. Okay, avid?
We did it!
Okay, so that means that the celebration mini booklet, mini album is probably avid plus.
Oh, see? We win! Sarah is all about winning, so I guess I can do that. No, we joke, okay? So I don't know if we have time for that. Okay, so where we stay, we argued over this.
Stop!
Where's Kelly?
No!
Where's Kelly? So Kelly can relate to this. So we're staying at the hotel, kind of around the corner.
We don't have time for this.
Okay. Okay, so I'll be quick. Okay, so we're staying at the hotel around the corner, and there's an Italian place. So the street block is like a triangle, right? And our hotel is right here, and then the Italian place is up here. And we said, we'll meet you at the Italian place if you go out of the hotel and take a left.
Put your hand up. Put your hand up. She said, go out of the hotel, turn left,
and then turn. We said, go
straight.
Left. They said, go straight. Yeah.
No, they didn't say follow the sidewalk, which veers left.
So we had this discussion about whether it was going straight or veering left. So we were joking about this because we're like, well, Mom, if you're going straight, you're like walking into the bushes.
That's why you have to veer left. That's why you have to go left.
Just follow the sidewalk. Tomato,
yes, that is true.
It's all semantic.
Turn left, veer left, follow the sidewalk. If you said follow the sidewalk, I totally would have been all over that.
Okay, so I have seen some mother-daughters here. If you are a mother-daughter here, raise your hand. Please tell me if you have conversations like this. Yes! All the time. Okay.
And you laugh until you cry, and it's for no reason. And it's still funny.
Okay. My set is perfectly framed.
Oh, is that what we're doing up here, is stamping?
Yeah.
I thought we were making fun.
That too. Okay, so this is the stamp set. I don't know how to do this. This is my stamp set. So this connects to the dies from the holiday autumn-winter catalog. So my beginner project actually doesn't use the dies. So, you know.
Oh, that mine didn't
back up.
Mine didn't either.
Back up. Okay, but I'm connecting back to something else. So I just had to get my mind straight. So hold on 1 second. So my beginner project uses the perfectly framed stamp set and the tags and more kit from the annual catalog. And I've just made a cello treat with a liner. And I'm going to give someone a wood block.
Was that just for...
It was just for filler. So, you know. By the way, can I say thank you to all of you who have given us so many treats and snacks. I have no idea how we were getting them all home. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, I have to like handle that thing. All right. So then oh, I forgot the clip. Yeah. So you can tie it or you can fold it over, which I wouldn't because it's too hard. No, I would. And then, no, I would just.
She would just drive herself crazy.
No, I would have treats. It would be fine, and then I would clip it and make it look like that. So, like I would do these colors.
Like rich raspberry and old olive?
No, yes.
Those colors? Okay.
These colors.
Oh, testing my...
And these colors.
Tempting turquoise and...
Nope, this is not.
No, this is tempting turquoise.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, Bermuda, no, Coastal Cabana.
So I'm coloring this one with Flirty Flamingo, the dark. And do my label. And then Highland Heather, because purple is my favorite color.
It totally is. Since she was a little girl, she's always loved all time.
And it really does not matter where you put these. I've decided I'm not even looking. See, that one's upside down. Oh, hold on. There we go. You can't mess it up. And if you do, then what you do is you just put a label on top of it. My next one is my favorite one. I would call this an avid card. Mom would call this a beginner card. You would, wouldn't you?
I don't know, I don't remember this one.
Okay.
That's how on the ball we are. We usually practice together. Yeah, we didn't do that this time.
Okay, so I'm
using... You might be here till midnight tonight, just warning you right now.
Everybody knows that if they give us 20 minutes, we're going to take 30. In Australia, or New Zealand, we took 40. So, now
we'll try not to do that this time.
We'll try not to go over.
Oh, we might really do that this time.
Okay, so I'm using the same designer series paper, and I am just going to make my own. But I'm using colors in order.
Of the rainbow.
I just like this. This is therapeutic.
I was going to say, you can just do this for hours.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Not really, because then we'll never bring you back. Tell a story. Yes, I should, shouldn't I? Let's think. Revenge is sweet, and I really haven't thought of a story, but I surely should. Sean?
No. That's not allowed. Because if you do that, then who do I have down there? I have Dad.
Wow. That's scary.
Okay. All right, no stories. See, I got it done in record time. So no, I love this look. And creating your own designer series paper. The lines are already there, so have some fun with that. Now, I'm going to, with my paper trimmer that would not fit on this table, by the way, I love my paper trimmer, you would cut corner to corner, okay? Because it's going to go on a card that looks like this.
That's called a diagonal.
Or corner to corner.
Yeah. Or diagonal.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you ready?
Okay, now I remember this. This is cute. That's fun.
Okay. So let me show you how we made this card. Now, I do not get credit for this fold. This is something I found online from one of our demonstrators named Lisa Curcio. She's from the States, and she did this card, and I fell in love with it.
Okay, so I'm not going to show you. I still have I still have to do this again. Don't go mess.
No, I don't, sorry. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with, we go to Japan tomorrow, and I demonstrate my projects next week, and I'll make sure I tell them that it's beginner, avid plus. Okay, plus. Okay, so moving better, and I'm not gonna apologize. So I've taken Whisper White, just under 2 inches, so it will fit into the scallop tag topper. Just under 2 inches by 8.5. And then I've cut this section at 4 inches. I guess I should have written that down, huh? Here, let me do that. 4 inches. And then the leftover, and this is 2, less than 2 inches from there to there. Yeah, okay, and this is, yeah, okay. So, with what you're left over with is what you're going to use to stamp a couple of things with. Oh, shiz.
Table at home.
It probably looks like everybody's craft table at home.
It's a mess.
Quite the mess. In the meantime, I'm just going to fussy cut.
Look at your steady hand.
Actually, I only need that much. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect because the image itself isn't perfect, but I do want rounded corners. I want them veer left, not make it hard left. Anyway, so then I'm going to take and just make a 1/4 inch snip. It doesn't have to be exact, of course. And I'm going to take about 10 inches. So then I'm going to tie that in a bow. That is not an egg, right?
No.
Not an egg at all. It looks like a pot, doesn't it? You can start and just do a bookmark with your pot of flowers, because that's just simple stamping and the cutting out. You wouldn't have to pop up Brighton. You could just simple stamp, or you could stamp all of these on the card with no designer series paper, no extra linen. You could totally simplify this. So I'm going to call this my simple card. Because after being here, I've realized that my simple is not very simple. So
how many of you have been there though? Where you're like, no, this is a simple card, and your new customer is going, not a simple card.
And I've done it. I've done it where I thought, oh man, that was a bomb. Like I should have cut out 3 steps. But this one, you could, and I should have probably just done it so you could see it. You could do this several different ways.
It's a totally different way to use it.
And you've got different colors than what you'd expect. I don't even know what time we are. Should I be worried? Should I just show it instead?
Or what do you got? We have like 10 minutes, it says.
Did they lie?
Probably.
Okay. Well, we'll just take it that the clock is accurate. I love this set. At first I thought, man, he looks ugly. Well, because he does. He doesn't have his eyes or his beak yet. But wait until you see him with his beak.
Baby chicks are not ugly.
No, but they certainly look cuter when they have all of their... Oh. And that's the first time I've ever not hit the lines. Oh, okay, well, of course it would be in front of 1,000 people.
His nose is cute, like, and unique like yours.
Oh!
It's such a nice, no, I mean this with all the love.
Oh, so, I do, yes! I have a crooked nose. She just pointed out, like, it's like saying...
I meant that it was not meant to be mean. I love that about you.
Oh, she loves my crooked nose.
I love it because it makes her her.
Okay. But here's what I have to say.
No, I really did. Now I feel bad. I really did not mean that in a bad way.
It's really okay. Here. Straight on. You can look. No, wait, I have to look at the camera. Straight on. You see? It's crooked. It's totally crooked. It's crooked. I must have slept on one side. But my smile is crooked too, so I'm just crooked. Okay, so what I want to show you, gosh, you guys, we're never going to get out of here. What I want to show you is
like my favorite thing.
and stuff, we have like our right sides. Because of my crooked, because of her beautiful nose. I love it. Thanks. I've embossed it in white on the designer series paper Best Dressed. So it's this one here. I'm not going to make him because it's not going to be cute anymore, but that's okay. So, but the reason I gave it feet, and then you'll overlap them. Make sure you've got enough that you can punch a hole. My mat's not here. Pretend that's a mat underneath. Punch the hole. And this is what you get that's not torn. The reason I gave him feet, you might be wondering, is because I felt like he just couldn't be floating. He needed to kind of have a place. That, and you may never know to do that, except that you see feet, and you know there has to be a surprise in there, right? Okay.
I love it.
There's my Avid card. I love that card. I do love that card too. I think it's so cute. And that card is celebrating spring or Easter. I mean, imagine. I would love to get that. I would love to get that. Yeah, it could be babies, change up the colors. We're going to do another spring Easter baby thing. This has been embossed after it's been cut 2 inches by 4.5. Then you score at 1/4 inches in and 1/4 inch in. You're going to put lots of tear and tape after you've snipped it. And I snipped about every quarter of an inch. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're not matching it. Oh my gosh, this is a pain. Oh, there we go. Last time I did it, it went like all at once. So, this is what you're gonna do. This is like the star, but the slits allow this to turn. No, let's not tell a story. So here, let me just tell you what I would do. Even though I did this on the shimmery white, I also wanted to give it some champagne. Oh my goodness, that tore. Oh, I never had that happen before, and I've made several of them. So, there's how you get one side. You'll do the same thing to the other side, but you'll punch your hole first. Color in whatever you like out of the design. So, here's the finished project. Now, this is for a person you really love for sure, right? Because you've got lots of elements here. This could be for Easter. It could be, imagine the chick being yellow and blue wheels for baby boy, for a baby shower. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the gift packaging is more important than the gift.
That is an amazing project.
So let me also show you, thank you. No one else seems to think so, but thank you, Sarah.
So this is a tradition. This is something that Mom does also for the grandkids and for all of us as well. So if, 17 plus,
there's 10. We have Thanksgiving treats coming, and there are 30.
Yeah, and you'll see them on her blog, but they're always amazing and over the top for birthday boxes or Easter or Valentine's Day. It is a tradition. It's a family one that my grandma Heather started.
Yeah, I was going to say, she used to get, in fact, we still have Easter things that she gave to the girls when they were little, and they're falling apart, but she made them, and they were hand-stamped, and they're adorable. Well, I still think they're adorable. So anyway, so I do spend more time than maybe I should, but I know that that'll probably sit out somewhere on a table for Easter. We didn't plan an entry or an exit, so I guess.
Thank you, really. It's actually more fun for us than it is for you to stand together. So
that's true. We look forward to it, even though we didn't plan this one. I mean, we just said we're going to wing it. Everybody said, oh, but we love it when you wing it. It's like, yeah, but this time we were really winging it.
Yeah, I mean, truly, I think it's like what happens when all of us stamp together. You have way more fun being together. Maybe just as much fun stamping. I'm not going to say wait, but it is kind of way more fun to be together. Like, don't you think that this event has been way more fun because we're all together?
Yes. Thanks for putting up with us and letting us share our fun with you.
We would like to reward you for this torture.
And I bet they can't guess what that is.
I think we should do a prize patrol.
Yay! I think that we could probably do better than a prize patrol. What
yes, we can do way better than a prize patrol.
How about
one for
everyone?
Celebrating with all of you the last few days. Yeah, it's been great.
Before we go, would it be okay if we got a celebration selfie? Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, so everybody, stand up. And then pretend like you're waving. Like, don't wave, because it's a piano. Hold on. Hold on.
Pretend.
So pretend, like everybody freeze. Ready? 1.
Don't move, don't breathe, don't laugh. She's halfway done. Almost done.
Okay, breathe. That's it. I'm going to post this on social media and share what I'm celebrating most about this on stage, which is being with all of you. So watch for that. I encourage hashtag #OnStage2019 so that we can find each other's photos. Okay?
So, how would you like to see some highlights from our last few days together? It's been a fabulous time together. I think that you'd all agree, you saw in the video that everybody's had a fabulous time. And
Celebrating!
That is what it's all about. Keep doing that throughout the year.
And in the meantime, keep celebrating.
Yes. Take care.
Good night. God bless.
Guten Morgen. Ich weiß, ich sehe schrecklich aus. Ich habe auch noch, ich muss mich unbedingt eincremen. Ich habe ja meine Neurodermitis und die, meine Haut spannt gerade total. Aber ich wollte euch nur zeigen, wie fertig ich aussehe. Und es hat auch einen Grund, weil wir wieder eine, sagen wir mal, Bahnsituation hatten. Deutsche Bahn meine ich. Heute ist Sonntag und es ist 11 Uhr irgendwas. Und ich bin gerade erst aufgestanden. Und nicht nur, dass ich voll den Schlafdefizit hatte von den Nächten nach OnStage, sondern gestern, also Samstag war ja die letzte Veranstaltung, das Ende von OnStage und wir sind direkt danach mit dem Zug wieder nach Augsburg gefahren. Also eigentlich hatten wir einen Zug, der durchfährt ohne Umsteigen. Und da geht man immer davon aus, naja, ohne Umsteigen, da kann ja nicht viel passieren. Selbst wenn man Verspätung hat, dann verpasst man keinen Anschlusszug oder so. Aber es gab einen Selbstmörder auf der Strecke. Und ich weiß, dafür kann auch die Bahn nichts, aber es ist halt scheiße, weil eigentlich wären wir Mitternacht angekommen. Und wir sind dann letztendlich, ich glaube, 1:20, 25 oder sowas angekommen. Und bis ich dann im Bett war und geschlafen habe, war es, glaube ich, so 2 Uhr oder was. Und deswegen sehe ich jetzt so aus. Ich bin so kaputt und müde und überhaupt. Und jetzt werde ich erstmal frühstücken. Im Übrigen hat mich das hier erwartet, als ich angekommen bin, war ja ein paar Tage weg. Der Katalog kam auch hier zu Hause an. Den haben auch alle anderen bekommen, die nicht auf OnStage waren. Eine Postkarte, was immer cool ist, von einer Freundin, die gerade rumreist und in Bergen ist. Oder war, ich weiß gar nicht, ob sie schon weiter ist. Und in diesem Päckchen ist was ihr demnächst sehen werdet. Das ist nämlich was von einer Demo-Kollegin, die bei meiner Videoserie zu Weihnachten mitmacht. Aber dazu mehr später. Ich hoffe, ihr konntet einen Eindruck von OnStage bekommen. Und ich würde sagen, dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Video wieder. Meine Stimme ist etwas angeschlagen. Ja, kein Kommentar. Ich würde mal sagen, ich beende das Video und frühstücke was. Tschüss.